A fight near a San Antonio restaurant ends with a San Antonio police officer firing their gun. I'm Sarah Forgany with KENS 5 News Now. Police say two groups were fighting and shooting at each other just before 9:30 last night at a Buffalo Wild Wings off of I-35 on the south side. During that fight, SAPD says a witness ran to a nearby restaurant where an officer was at, and when officers got there, they say they saw someone fire a gun, which led one officer to shoot. No one was hit, but it did cause the groups to scatter and run. Officers did detain one person from each group, a man and a woman. An 18-wheeler catches fire and explodes on I-35, blocking the northbound lanes and bringing traffic in that area to a halt for hours. Earl Sotomayor shows us how it happened.
I got some more information from the Costco County Sheriff's Office, and they believe that the driver of the 18-wheeler, they had a busted tire and lost control of the truck, and it crashed into the northbound lanes of I-35, catching on fire. And a lot of the truck, as you can see in the video, it went into the North Prong Costco River under the interstate bridge. First responders rescued the driver and say that he has minor injuries, but still people have been sitting outside for hours.
For 4 years. Well, I drive up there in San Antonio, so this is the first backup I've seen that it really takes a couple hours, at least on 35. Once I heard all the air brakes go off and the lights turn off to the trucks, I already knew it was going to be a long morning.
Southwest had the least amount of customer complaints last year out of all the domestic air carriers. Rounding out the top three with fewer complaints were Alaska and Hawaiian Airlines. This, according to the U.S. Public Interest Research Group, which says its findings came from U.S. Department of Transportation data. The carrier with the most complaints was Frontier, followed by Spirit and JetBlue. A recall alert to parents. More than 5,000 Boiro 4-in-1 high chairs have been recalled. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says the latches and locks can fail, causing a baby to become entrapped or fall out of the chair. The products were sold exclusively by Amazon.com. Owners are urged to stop using the high chairs immediately and to contact the company for a full refund. Costco getting into the buy now, pay later trend. The retail giant is teaming up with a firm to give members the choice of splitting up online purchases into monthly payments. It's available for products ranging in price between $500 and $17,000. Now, there are several monthly payment options, and this only applies to online purchases not in store. President Trump wrapped a 4-day trip to the Middle East touting business deals and investment in the United States. He also confirmed handing Iran a nuclear deal proposal, warning, quote, they need to move quickly or something bad is going to happen. Natalie Brand explains.
President Trump wrapped a whirlwind tour of 3 Gulf states, touting what he says will be trillions of dollars in new investment.
I have to be a cheerleader for our country. That's why our country is doing so well.
During the final hours of his stop in the United Arab Emirates, he mingled with business leaders across energy, healthcare, and tech. The U.S. and UAE also announced plans for a partnership to build an artificial intelligence data center in Abu Dhabi. President Trump also visited the Abrahamic Family House, an interfaith complex with a church, synagogue, and mosque, and signed a guest book there.
It's great unity, great faith. They're incredible people.
Heading back to Washington on Air Force One, the president confirmed his administration has presented Iran with a nuclear deal proposal, saying that country knows it has to move quickly or something bad is going to happen.
Earlier in the trip, he urged Qatar to help the U.S. reach an agreement with Tehran.
We want to have this end peacefully, not horribly.
And while there had been buildup about this week's talks between Russia and Ukraine and Turkey, President Trump signaled he wasn't optimistic about a breakthrough.
Look, nothing's going to happen until Putin and I get together, okay?
Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky posted a photo of his meeting with European leaders as they spoke with President Trump by phone, saying pressure must be maintained on Russia until Russia is ready to end the war. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And that's a wrap of your KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Forgany.